Custom views are used throughout JobTread to organize your data and keep track of all of the moving parts. Custom views can be found in many of our main tools, such as in your to-dos, your jobs, your schedule, your documents, customers, vendors, catalog, many places you can create custom views to set up JobTread views to match your needs. So let's take a look at the customer directory here. In your customer directory, you will see that we are viewing all leads and customers right now, and this is all of your lead and customer data. Now, you can set up different views of this data, and then they'll be found on your drop-down list. You have personal views for just you to see, and then you have organization views that are saved for your entire organization to see. Now, if you ever want to customize these views or set up new views, you're going to click on the gear icon, which will open your custom view settings drawer. Here is where you can choose the columns in which you'd like to see and how you want to order them. So let's go ahead and remove a few of these columns, and then we'll add a few others. And these could be even your custom fields that you'd like to show on this view. You can also reorganize them by clicking and dragging. And then we can click Apply to see a preview of our changes. You also have the options to save your views. So, two options here. The first one is Save. If you click Save, it will save and override your existing view with your changes. If you're attempting to create a new custom view, then don't click Save. Instead, you're going to choose Save As. Save As will allow you to create a new view for yourself, and that will then land in your custom views list. You also have the option to sort your data. So right now we're sorting by name in ascending order, but you can sort by any of these fields and choose the order in which your data is sorted as well. Lastly, you can apply filters to your table view, and this is going to include or exclude certain data from your table. So if you'd like to apply an additional filter to your view, you can click the And button, and then you can choose a filter to add. So maybe we just want to see customers who have open jobs. So we can go to Open Jobs, and then is exactly, or in this case, is greater than or equal to, and we'll say 1. Now we click Apply, and you'll see that we have 66 customers who have open jobs. When you're ready, again, you'll click Save or Save As to save a new view. Now there's another very special view called a Kanban view. The Kanban view is going to represent your data in a different way. It's more of a whiteboard view or a visually appealing way to organize your data. So here's what a Kanban looks like. Here I have a Kanban view saved customers by status, and so it's showing all of my customers across different statuses. And in order to create a view like this, you will need to create a custom field that's a pick list type custom field. So let's start by going to our JobTread settings, and then we'll click on the Custom Fields tab. Here is where you can add a pick list custom field in any of these sections. Anytime that you see that a field is a single option or multiple options, that means that it is indeed a pick list custom field. You can also add a pick list custom field from the suggested list as well. If you'd like to create a new custom field with the pick list, you can click plus custom field, choose that pick list option to give you the ability to create a Kanban view, and then you can add your choices below. That's more of like the drop-down menu custom field. All right, so let's take a look at the Kanban view for jobs. So if I go down to my jobs section in my custom fields, here you'll see that I have a pick list custom field for the job pipeline. And you'll notice that all of my options here are the different phases of my project. So I want to organize my data in those phases on the Kanban view. So since I have a pick list custom field in that way, I can then go into my jobs directory. And now I can click on that gear icon to edit my custom view settings, and you'll see an option called Display as Kanban. This is going to show you your different pick list custom fields by which you can organize your data. So let's choose my job pipeline one. Okay, now if I click Apply, you will see all my data, all my jobs in this case, are organized by the different options within my job pipeline. All right, now you're also going to see in this case 1, 2, 3 fields of data. That corresponds to the number 3 right here. If I change this to the number 6 and click apply, you'll now see that each of those cards is a little bit longer. And the fields that are showing right here are the fields from the Fields tab. So right now it's the job number on the top, but if I would prefer for the description to be at the top, I can adjust that and click apply, and now you'll see the description at the top. Some contractors like to show just one field of data, and we'll click apply, and then they can see more of their jobs on the screen at one time. Even if you show limited amounts of data on each card, you can expand the card to see more information. The other really special part about a Kanban view is the ability to update the statuses by just dragging and dropping. So let's say that I have this shed build and we've done the discovery call for it, and now we've scheduled the appointment. I'm going to click and drag that card over to appointment scheduled, and now you'll see that it has moved and updated the job pipeline status. So now maybe we scheduled the appointment and now we're entering the design phase. So I'm going to click and drag and update that job to the design phase status. Now that I've created this Kanban view, I can go ahead and save that view as a new view for myself by clicking Save As, and we will call this Job Status. Great. And then click OK, and you will see that that view now is in my personal views and I can access it at any time. Now, if I'd like to set that view as my default view, I can click the star next to it. And what that means is anytime that I navigate back to my job directory, it will default to this job status view. If you have any questions, please contact your success manager or email support@jobtread.com, and we'll all be sure to help. Thanks.